Hello, welcome to GameKnights.
I'm Dan. Wait, nope, that's not right.
No, you're Dank.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
I can smell you from here.
Oh.
I'm
That's
Watson.
And I'm Calamity Jane, and we're just going to do a short little video here for Planetary Commendations. What are they? What do we do? What do you do with them? And just a little history behind them. So, just a little aside here. We're in supplies. I'll bring up the map. We're in supplies right here. And as you can see, and I'm sure that people watching this video know where this place is, on the space station, you have all these areas. Come on, guys. You got all these areas, and these vendors. Well, just like Hutta doesn't have a lot because it's like a starter planet, so it only has like some couple pieces of prototype chests, which whoop-de-doo. Korriban, same thing. It's still a starter planet. When you get over to like Drome and Kos, that's when things start getting a little different. As you can see, we have moddable rifles and things like that. And you see a number next to it, and that's how many planetary comms you'd need. And here's the stickler that drives some people crazy. You have to be that level or higher in order to buy it. So you can't really buy pieces in advance. It's annoying that it works out that way, but you can work around it with alts. Like if you have higher level alts, like level 55s, when you're doing your dailies and stuff, you still get daily planetary accommodations, even though they're useless to you. So you can just save them up, and then you can buy a bunch of crap on him, or her, on your level 55, and then mail them to your lower level alts. It's one way to kind of game the system a little bit. Another way, here's a handy tip for troopers/bounty hunters. You see droid gear. Droid gear is always aim, and lower levels it doesn't really matter, but higher, the higher levels, it's always like tank gear. So if you're a tank, like tank bounty hunter or tank on Vanguard, what you can do is you can buy the droid gear and then rip the mods out, and you can see the cost. It's 6 comms for an entire piece of moddable droid gear that has the armoring, the mod, and the enhancement. So if you look down here, you can see that for like a weapon that has all those, it's 14. And just another reason to show you, if you look at this guy that has the actual pieces that go into your moddable gear, you can see that the entire droid piece is cheaper than just an armoring. So, it's an easy way to make your comms go farther. You do have to pay to rip stuff out, but it's really inexpensive at lower levels, and by the time you get to higher levels, you're not really worried about the couple of grand that's going to cost you. Once you get into level 55 gear and it starts being 10 grand a piece to pull out each piece, that's a little more expensive. But anyway, so as you level, you can go down the line here. Now, here's something that some people still don't figure out, and I'm not sure why. You don't have to stick with just the planet you're on. I think that's just a leftover from people not understanding, how this works. It's by level. So, if you're still on Drome and Kos, yet you're level 17, like this pair of boots has, you just would come to this this guy, even though you're not to this planet yet, and buy it then. Remember, it's by level, not what planet you're on. Alright, so if you come all the way down to the end, there is a vendor called the McKeb Commendations. And once you hit level 50, you want to have as many planetary commendations as you can have. You can have 100. Okay, and then you come down here and buy it, because the gear here is all rating 140, which is better than anything you're going to buy from the GTN, and is better than anything that's going to drop except for the black hole gear that drops in the hard mode level 50 flashpoints, and I think a couple of pieces can drop in story mode level 50 flashpoints. There are 146, but this stuff is real close, and as you can see, when you have 100 comms, you can do a lot of damage here. Another good way to build up comms for this is PvP at early levels. Even if you don't actually want to PvP and you're not a hardcore PvPer, that's okay. But you can on trade Warzone accommodations for planetary accommodations. So when you start nearing level 50, you just start getting real cheap with your comms. You know, you hold on to them until you can get it to 100, or as close as you possibly can. And then you would buy as many accommodations here, and then you would go back and trade in your Warzone accommodations for Planetary Accommodations, and you can pick up more stuff and level up, because 100 comms is kind of hard sometimes to actually build a full set, because as you can see, the armorings and then the barrels and the hilts are all 10, and then the mods and enhancements are 4, so 100 only goes so far. But you can really deck your character out at level 50 and basically feel like a god. So anyway, just keeping this video short. Thanks for all the input you guys had.
Yeah,
that was
thanks.
Very useful. Wait. So that's GameKnights, and we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, guys, comment and hate and everything on the in the comments.
Indeed.
There.
We like the love, we like the hate.
We would love the hate more, I think.
So much hate.
So much hate.
Flow through you.
All right,
you
guys.
Can get large like Watson.
It's my first day.
I'll be quiet.
Oh, goodbye.